How's it going, guys? This is Isolate here, bringing you week 12 of the FBL against LevineMa. Coaching the, I don't know what I want to say. I think it's I don't know. I'm going to check actually right now, because I don't like to mess these things up. I should have checked earlier, but it's fine. We'll go down here, just making sure. Can you see that? You can't see that. Okay. Anyway. Okay, Orlando Bisharps. So I don't think that's actually the name, but yeah, it's actually the Boston Keldeos. Okay, so we are against the Boston Keldeos. It was the Orlando Bisharps before someone actually had to drop out, which was a shame. But that's how it works. I'm gonna put the music a little lower. Anyway, so yeah, my opponent has the. By the way, that's a Torrent Greninja. So. Torrent Greninja, Hippowdon, Zapdos, Jellicent, Sandforce boosted Extra, which I kind of didn't really think of much. Like, I didn't really expect it to be too much of a problem. And then he of course, has the Mega Altaria. So, I am bringing Mega Medicham. I think he just got Fake Out. I think he did have Sub. No, he had Poison Jab, and then High Jump Kick and Zen Headbutt. And then these Galvantula with Toxic, Giga Drain, Thunder, and Sticky Webs. And then another Life Orb Breloom like last week. Jolly, if you can hear my cat meowing, sorry about that. Anyway, Rock Slide, Iron Tail for the Mega Altaria, Mach Punch, and I think just Bullet Punch. So, and then Porygon 2, the physically defensive Porygon 2, Recover, Toxic, Tri-Attack, and Magicoat for rocks against Hippowdon. And then the Lantern, especially defensive, Scald, Volt Switch, Toxic, and Thunder Wave. And then we're bringing the Hanzo this time with the Life Orb, Destiny Bond, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Shadow Ball. So let's get right into this battle. I predicted the Hippowdon to lead off, so I wanted to get the Magic Bounce off to get the rocks on his side. So he actually leads off with the Greninja, and I went for Magicoat anyway, predicting the spikes, but he didn't go for that, obviously. By the way, my throat was actually sore when I woke up this morning, so sorry if it sounds a little dry. Meh. So here, I'm actually just gonna put this on slow because I'm pretty behind. Anyway, I'm gonna pause it here. I did really predict a superpower, so that's why I went into Galvantula. I knew I could outspeed anyway. Sorry about that. It's because he wasn't scarred; he was Life Orb, so. I knew I could live one hit with Galvantula, get the Sticky Webs up, and then basically sack off Galvantula. That's exactly what I did here. He actually shows the Brick Break instead of the superpower. I'm pretty sure this thing gets superpower, but maybe he just didn't want to run that. Didn't want to risk the attack and defense drops. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna go to Leprechaun. I mistakenly did not make this thing shiny for some stupid reason. I am so dumb. I should have made him shiny, but I forgot. It really doesn't matter. So he's gonna bring in Zeus. I do have the Rock Slide, but I don't want to show that just yet. I want to keep it because this thing could be outspeeding me and just killing me with Air Cutter, as it does go for Air Cutter there because it doesn't get Air Slash, which was that I debated staying in because I didn't really expect this thing to be offensive, but at the same time it could be. He does have the Jellicent Hippowdon core, so he could go a little more offensive with Zapdos. But, you know, my safest play was Lantern, so I did do that. Now I'm going to go for the Toxic, predicting, probably, I don't really know. I just thought that Toxic was my best play either way. As he's going to go for the Rock Slide, I am going to not flinch, get the Volt Switch off, and this thing dies to Toxic. So, Lantern, no matter what here, is getting a kill. I just want to go into whatever is the most sensible play, which is my Prophecy, because he doesn't really have too much for this thing. I know the Jellicent is probably going to come in, as it does come in here, knowing that this thing is best answer for my Mega Medicham, just in case I have like Rock Slide for Zapdos. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Zapdos would have been his best play. So anyway, I'm going to go into Fun Size. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which is fine. I mean, I played this out in my head. I knew that he was going to go to Jolteon. I could just bring in Porygon and Toxic something, which is basically what I'm just going to do, you know, just wear down all of his Pokemon, bulky or not, you know. Once his Excadrill is gone, Toxic everything, and that was the plan. So, gonna go for that Toxic. Gonna land it on the Zapdos, which is nice. I don't have a reason to switch out. I'm just gonna stay in and recover here. Gets a lot of health back. We'll get all of it back, in fact. But he goes into Hero, which is a big problem. Because if this thing starts setting up, I have nothing. I don't have Focus Sash Haunter, which I should have brought, but I didn't bring Focus Sash Haunter, so he's gonna Dragon Dance up in my face. This was an issue. Like, I stayed in. I knew what I was dealing with. I took a long time in these next few turns. I took a long time thinking about what the situation was. If this thing had Roost, Heal Bell, Dragon Dance, and Return, there's nothing I can do about that. But I am going to go into Amethyst, basically sacking it off. I didn't want him to go for another Dragon Dance, because obviously that makes this thing even a bigger threat. But something had to go down, and I felt like Amethyst was that Pokemon to go down. So, he does in fact, excuse me, he does in fact go for the Dragon Claw, which sucked. But obviously he's going to go for that. He's not going to Dragon Dance again. If he had, that would have been really nice, because that would have gave Haunter the kill with Sludge Wave. So anyway, this is the play I have to make. I have to go to Prophecy. I don't have Bullet Punch, which is a shame, because Mega Man Jam won't be able to pick up this kill, but it's fine, because he's going to die next turn. If he Roosts, it's an issue. If he Heal Bells, it's an issue, because then he can Roost. So I decided to go into Shine Bright here, just so that if he did end up Heal Belling, then he would probably have to Roost the next turn, and I could Thunder Wave it. But yeah, I'm just gonna sack. Either way, that was my best sack off. Is I really want everything else, because Porygon 2, even though it's burned, it does get recover, as Lantern does not. So I just felt like that was better to have. So anyway, I'm gonna go into Prophecy here. Well, it's a double down, so you know, each person had to go into something, and I'm just gonna go with the Fake Out. It's my best play. Gaia here is actually not gonna have the Sandstream, which I didn't really know. Like, I noticed it, but I didn't really know why. As yeah, so Leprechaun's gonna come in as he goes for the Slack Off. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. I chew gum like really loudly. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to predict the switch here, because I know he cannot switch in, stay in with a Bullet Punch or Bullet Seed. So I'm just gonna make the play, go for Rock Slide. Plus, he didn't really have. I didn't really expect him to have much to hit me with a Powdon. So yeah. Now he's probably predicting a Mach Punch. I have to go for it, even though the switch is super obvious, as he's going to go into his Hippowdon Gaia. I don't understand that nickname, but it's all good, as he can, you know, because of that Rock Slide prediction, he can't just keep switching in and out between Zapdos and Hippowdon to get the Rocky Helmet damage off, because I'm going to Bullet Seed. Luckily, that is not a direct attack, so I'm not going to take Rocky Helmet damage. And he doesn't really have anything left, to be honest, because Bullet Seed destroys this thing, and Mach Punch destroys his Zapdos at 8%. So that's going to be the game. Breloom is going to pick up 4 kills, which is really cool. As yeah, that's going to take him out, which is fine. Improving Breloom's record to 7-2, 7 kills, 2 deaths. With a +5 differential here. I'm just filling this in while I'll still have the chance. But yeah, unfortunately, Haunter didn't really get to do much at all. It's gonna get end the week with a -1 differential, and then Lantern died, but it did pick up a kill against the did it? I'm not sure. Yeah, Lantern killed the Greninja with its Toxic. So, but it's 2-2 now, so it's still even. And then what else? Sorry for this improfessionality, or whatever you call it. I really don't care. So then the last kill went to Porygon 2 with the Toxic on the Mega Altaria, and then the last 4 obviously went to Breloom. So that was a good game. We improve our record to what is it? 9-3. And unfortunately, Mega Magic didn't get any kills. If I had Bullet Punch, that would be nice, but it wasn't his matchup. I just brought it because it was a threat, no matter what. But he had to out on with the Rocky Helmet and Jellicent, so I couldn't really go for High Jump Kick freely. But yeah, I think he brought the correct team. But I mean, I don't know. I guess my team's just too good. So he pretty much brought the same exact team I predicted. Maybe one or two off, but I'm not sure. So anyway, that's gonna be the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, because it was a fun battle for me. It wasn't nail-bitingly close, but it wasn't like a blowout either. And yeah, Breloom just cleaned it up. I feel like Life Orb in some scenarios is better than Focus Sash, because that extra power can help out with it. You see how Mach Punch just destroyed Excadrill. I had no doubts in my mind that was going to destroy him. So yeah, heading into week 13. I don't know who we are against. I'll check that later. Never mind, I'm going to check it right now, because why not? There's no reason not to, I guess. So if we go into the FBL, excuse me, website, Bolt Strike Bisharps, we're against the Georgia Grand Bulls, who is actually in our division. If we go into the standings, you can't really see this, but they are actually 5-7. So I believe, did they already have their battle? I think they lost their week 12 battle. They're 5-7. So I mean, as long as we don't even have to get first. As long as we stay second in the division, because right now we're losing by two differential. The Austin Subats are 9-3 with a plus 24 differential, and we are 9-3 with a plus 22 differential. So as long as we stay in second, it's good, because I mean, third place is the Georgia Grand Bulls at 5-7. So if we can win next week, I think we're pretty much guaranteed. Wait, never mind, we're guaranteed, because even if we lose the last three, we'd be 9-6, and Georgia Grand Bulls, even if they win the next three, they'll be 8-7. So we 100% have guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna gun for like first place. Like, I'm not just gonna take these last 3 weeks unseriously, like, because the first place is right there. So who knows? Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.